Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and this is a video on the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest reveals. So yeah guys, Hasbro Pulse has just recently did their their Fan Fest thing, where they showed a bunch of different reveals and pre-orders for Transformers, G.I. Joe, Fortnite, Marvel Legends, and Star Wars. Now, I only decided to focus on the things that I really cared about. So for me, we're just really going to be focusing on the Marvel Legends and the Star Wars. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Star Wars reveals. We actually got a couple of really interesting ones that I've been waiting for them to make for a while now. Just go ahead and get started. They're making in Ayara. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Ayara Singh. She's the bounty hunter. She was briefly seen in Phantom Menace, and she's been in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I've been waiting for them to make her for the longest time, and as the fan fest was going on, I was like, please give us some kind of newer, interesting bounty hunters. And sure enough, we got her. So I'm definitely gonna have to pick her up. They also gave us a General Lando. Lando as seen in Return of the Jedi, which that's another one I've been waiting for a really long time. I used to have a 3-inch figure of him, but I always wanted him in 6-inch form, and now I finally got him. So I feel like this Lando is probably going to be in my definitive Lando, once I get him. Not that I'm going to get rid of my other Lando action figure, but this one's probably going to be up front and center in my shelf, because I've been waiting for him for a long time. It looks like the cape is going to be cloth goods this time around, which I don't really have a problem with. One thing I didn't really like about the other Lando is, since his cloth was just a big piece of plastic, sometimes there were certain poses that you couldn't get them in without the cape falling off, but that's not going to be a problem with this one. We are also getting what I believe is the final member that they need to make of the Bad Batch, Tech. Now, I've actually been contemplating even getting the Bad Batch, because there's some really cool looking figures, but I don't care enough about the Bad Batch to get all 4 of the action figures on them. We'll see. My favorite out of all of them is Hunter, because he's to me, he just seems like Rambo, but he's a clone. But it's good that they're going to go ahead and make Tech, go ahead and round off the entire team of the Bad Batch. On a lesser note, someone that I don't really care about that much personally, we're getting a Droid Q9 0 from The Mandalorian. Probably gonna skip out on him. Don't really care that much about droids a whole lot. I primarily have the droids that I want. The only droids I really want now are battle droids and stuff like that. So probably gonna pass on that. And last but not least, we are also getting, let me see if I can pronounce this right, Koska Reeves, who is also from The Mandalorian. I wonder if they're going to have the helmet be removable, because from this picture that I have here, the helmet's not removable, but hopefully they'll make it kind of like how they made Bo-Katan and make the helmet be removable. That's pretty much all there is from the Star Wars side that I was primarily interested in. Probably gonna end up getting all these figures except for the Q9 Don't really care about them all that much. And if I do get Tech, I'm probably not going to start with him. If I do get anyone from the Bad Batch, I'll probably get Hunter. But if I get Hunter, then I'm probably going to be tempted to get the rest of them too. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and transition over into Marvel now, which, in my opinion, overall, it was a little lackluster, but there was still some pretty cool stuff that I personally have been waiting on for a while. And what they pretty much revealed was more or less, it seems like it's like an Iron Man wave. Now, one Iron Man in particular that I've been waiting for the longest time, I think this one's advertised as like Molecule Iron Man, but this literally looks like the Iron Man from any of you that watched that old Iron Man show back in the 90s. He looks exactly like that. That's the Iron Man that I grew up with. That's the Iron Man that I've been waiting for them to make an action figure of for the longest time. So I definitely have to get this one. We have a couple of other ones too. We have Ironheart, which from the picture looks like they have some different joints. I know I always be harping on the female Marvel Legends action figures. I always talk about how their joints aren't as good as the males, and you can't really get as much good articulation at them. But it looks like they have something different going on here. But it doesn't really matter to me because I'm not really interested in Ironheart. But it looks like a cool looking figure. So I'm pretty sure people that do like Ironheart are going to be happy with that. Let's see, we're also getting Darkstar, which I haven't heard anything about Darkstar since she was in that one episode of X-Men the Animated Series. And then I forgot all about her. And years later, boom, I see an action figure of her. But it seems like a nice, simplistic looking figure. But then again, I don't really care that much about Darkstar either, so I'm probably going to pass on that. We also have a couple of other Iron Men here. We have a holographic Iron Man, and we also have I think they also made like a stealth Iron Man, which to me looks like retro Iron Man, but a different color palette on them. So I'm probably going to skip out on that too. We also have, I forgot, what's this green guy's name? Vault Guardsman, which I don't even know who that is. And we are also getting an Ultron, which they revealed that they were going to be making an Ultron at some point. Anyway, so I wasn't so much surprised that we were getting an Ultron. I was just like wondering like when they were going to reveal him. And really like this Ultron a lot. Got that nice classic look. I don't know how tall the Ultron is going to be, because at least in my mind, when I think of Ultron, I kind of think of him kind of being a little bit taller, kind of towering over the Avengers, kind of like how he did in the Age of Ultron movie. Of course, he wasn't like too big, but I guess we'll have to wait and see when I get my hands on the figure. I'm definitely going to be getting that Ultron because I always could use some more villains for my shelf. And all these figures come together to make a giant bear, which I believe the name is Ursa Major. This is a very unique looking figure. It almost tempts me to want to buy all these figures so that I can put them, their Build-A-Figure pieces together and make this bear. This is a really cool looking character. I have no idea who they are. This is my first time even hearing about Ursa Major. But I feel like for the most part, I don't really care about most of these figures. The ones that I'm definitely going to be getting is Ultron and that Iron Man. Definitely going to be getting those two. But I could really pass on the other ones, to be honest. But overall, guys, I do think that we got some pretty interesting reveals. And I just feel, I don't want to say that, I'm disappointed, but they hyped it up so much, And we did get a lot of, because for those of you who like Transformers, like they got a good bit of reviews for Transformers. They revealed some Snake Eyes action figures for Snake Eyes movie and stuff like that. Didn't really get a whole lot on the Fortnite front, but you guys can check out. The future's most likely going to have a video on that. But overall, I am happy that they are making some of the things that I've been waiting for. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Comment down below, what did you think of the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest in terms of Marvel Legends and Star Wars? Were you happy with the reveals? Were you not happy with the reveals? And also, be sure to follow me on my Instagram, as I'll stay updated whenever I have plans to upload a video, as well as see exclusive photos that you will not see in my videos. Alright guys, until then, be sure to like, subscribe, and go to my channel to check out other videos. Catch you later.